Alrighty, so you just got a mission pop up in the bottom left-hand corner. It was Mon Mothma talking for about an hour. She gave us the mission Shuttle Heist at Zhar. Mon Mothma contacted you in order to prepare for the assault on the second Death Star that is under construction at Endor. We have to steal a Lambda shuttle from the outpost 327 in orbit of the gas giant Zhar. Ace and the Sabra are available for the task. So Ace is going to be hovering over Naboo. Go ahead and drag him over to Zhar and initiate the space battle. So this is most likely going to be your first battle that you have, your first mission, unless you do another mission, but most likely this is going to be your first one. Episode 6, used tickets onto Endor, and this is the mission on how to get it. So here's a pretty long cutscene. I'm going to go ahead and hit escape to make it a lot shorter. It's basically just a cutscene of how Ace gets to Zhar. There's nothing really to it other than him just arriving. You can go ahead and watch the full thing if you so choose. I'm going to make this video a lot shorter and skip it. There is Ace right there in the YT 1300. Basically a Millennium Falcon, but without all the upgrades that the Millennium Falcon has. Go ahead and click on Ace and drag him over to this debris field. There used to be a lot of voice lines and like a long script for this mission, and it was very interesting actually. It was like this whole really interesting episode basically, and we do not have those for 2.9. Hopefully we'll get them in the future. But with the new update for 2.9, we had to drop them. So right here, he's going to get in the debris field, and basically the voice lines are going to explain how he is powering down his systems. He's going to wait for these transports to arrive, and then head to the Imperial Station through the transports to make him less suspicious. Which is pretty smart, I guess. There's the Imperial Station. Pretty interesting, and it uses the old design. I thought that was a really smart way of using the old design. We're going to be waiting for the transports to arrive. My guy Ace in his YT 1300. The Sabra, interesting name. 10% combat bonuses for all fighters and bombers. We will be able to recruit Ace after this mission for 2,000 credits. He's a pretty good fighter. He's basically like a Millennium Falcon, like I've said 100 times. But he's pretty good. I mean, he provides that fighter tactician, so if you like to use Quasars, you can put him in that fleet and make him much more effective. Here we go into another cutscene. Basically, just another small cutscene of when the transports arrive. And that's going to go to a black screen for about 10 seconds, so don't be bothered by that. Look, you see my mouse cursor. Alright, so here the transports are. Got a variety of the transports. Oh, this is taking forever. Here we go. Basically, the voice lines would be explaining. Ace would be like, here they are, and then we're going to tail the transports to get to the station undetected. The first transport is a Gazanti. Gazantis are actually my favorite ship in Star Wars. Fun fact, got some Action 4s, and a whole bunch of other transports. There's a YT 1300 in the back there with a Lambda shuttle on the right. We're going to be sticking close to that other YT 1300 to make ourselves look less suspicious. There's going to be a gigantic arrow basically showing us where to go. This mission is actually a lot harder than it used to be. It's a lot harder in 2.9. They added like a Lancer in the way. They added a Star Destroyer arriving a lot sooner. So it's gotten a lot harder than it used to be. But yeah, Gazantis are my favorite ship. I actually have a neat ability that I wish the Gazantis would have. I put it in the Discord, and hopefully we'll maybe see it in the future. Maybe see something like it in the future, where like the Gazantis, we all know how they carry the 4 fighters or the 4 bombers. I wish it was like an ability that you could press, and when you press the ability, it'd be like launch fighters. It's really simple. You just launch the fighters. Kind of so you can have like the fighters in reserve, basically. And when the fighters launch, you know, you get that extra little bit of reinforcements. So instead of them launching like right when they arrive to the battlefield, you can kind of launch them whenever you want. Just a little neat idea. Pretty cool for the Gazantis to have. You see that happen a lot in like the Rebels TV show. And here we go back to the fights. Let the game figure itself out. with our man Ace. There's the land the shuttle that we have to capture actually in the top left hand corner. Alright, we are back. Alright, so here we go. This is going to be the harder part of the mission. Do not right click on any of these ships or it will engage them in combat. Right now you can't move your Ace because he's powering up his ship. He had to power down his ship while he was in the asteroid field to avoid scanner systems. He is coming back online in just a moment. We are going to speed this up because it's going to be a long time. We have to wait for the entire transport systems to get all the way over to the ship, the space station. But there's the arrow. Basically, just follow the arrow as best you can. The YT hunt, the Ace's ship is going to be a lot faster than the rest of the transports, so it's going to be semi-hard to keep up. But just watch out and make sure not to right-click on the enemy. Otherwise, you will lose the mission. Our current mission objective is to get to the outpost undetected. This is a pretty good strategy. I mean, instead of arriving just all suddenly, you kind of follow in these transports. Got kind of lucky that there was another YT-1300. Make it even look less suspicious, but yeah. Gazantes, gotta love the Gazantes. Got some Action Force right here. Corellian Engineering, it's not surprised. What are you? The Bulk Freighter. I guess the Bulk Freighter is what Han Solo was talking about in that one. I know everybody thinks it's the Bulk Cruiser, but I think it's the Bulk Freighter that he's talking about. It's a random tangent. So we're going to be getting to the space station momentarily. There's the land the shuttle right here. Oh, but actually hasn't appeared yet. Never mind. Take that back. So just hover around these ships. You'll be alright. Just don't right click on one of them. Good old Ace. Be able to recruit him for 2,000 credits. Not bad. Gazanti's leading the way. I love how they they don't have like any escort. Like they don't have like some Z95s or like some sort of escort ship to help them. If they got under attack, they were screwed because these are like not even like good Gazantes. I mean, they have their guns obviously, but all right. So the freighters are dispatching to the separate parts of the space station, and once we get in range of the space station, we will move in closer. Seems like this mission's going really slowly. Even when it's sped up. But this is honestly like outside of AOTR, this is like the only time I've ever really heard of this mission. Obviously, it's probably in some sort of comic or book, but pretty cool. Ace, never heard of Ace either until Awakening of the Rebellion. So here we are at the space station. Go ahead and click right where I clicked. Get as close to this thing as possible, but do not engage it, obviously. Otherwise, you will lose the mission. There's an under construction Imperial Star Destroyer. That is awesome. And there's the land the shuttle that we are going to capture. And here's the real hard part of this mission. We are going to connect our freighter to the space station. This was the coolest part of the voice lines. Basically, we deployed like a squad to go capture the shuttle. And it would be like, they'd be engaging stormtroopers. That was a really cool voice line. Hopefully we get the voice lines back pretty soon. Alright, so get ready. When we see the land the shuttle turn red, we're going to Control A and capture both of these units. We're going to go ahead and pause so I can show you a little bit better on how exactly to do this. Waiting for it to turn red though, because this mission is all about speed, maximizing our speed. Waiting. Alright, there it is. Alright, so it turned red. We hit Control A. We went ahead and paused. So this is where we have to get to escape. This is the very last thing. The mission objective is escape with the Shuttle Tidarium and the Sabro. We can't let them die. So we're going to go ahead and not take a direct path because there's going to be enemies in the way. We're going to go basically right in the middle of the map. Go ahead and unpause. Go ahead and speed this up. Frame rate is really low on this mission, so I apologize for that. So we're clear for now. But if you take the direct path, you're honestly just not going to win because the Lancer class is there, and the Lancer is just going to rip into you. Don't worry about the missiles. He has the repair ability, so he'll repair himself. The Lander Shuttle will be alright. They're going to launch some TIE Fighters. TIE Fighters aren't too big of a deal. Luckily, the YT-1300 does have that gun that can shoot from behind it. So we'll be able to engage those TIEs without any problem. He is just destroying those TIE Fighters. There's the Lancer right there. Watch out for that Lancer. Avoid it. Just head straight up for these asteroid fields and debris fields. They will cover our escape. Pretty simple, but if you're not careful, you'll lose this mission really quickly and you'll have to start over again. The sound of these TIE Fighters is just all over the place. The frame rate is just destroyed for some reason. I don't know why. So if you're having a problem, you can send Ace after these TIEs. And he's a lot faster than the Lambda Shuttle. So you can just send him after it. And he'll destroy them really quickly. If we need to provide some cover for the shuttle. And you can just send him back. Because like I said, he's a lot faster. The Lambda Shuttle has... There's the ISD. Watch out for the ISD. It's... Oh, there's the Lancer. Okay, you need to move faster, friend. You can't lose either one of these. Even if Ace dies, you lose the mission, unfortunately. Oh, please don't kill it. Okay. You wouldn't think the ISD would be able to hit these two ships, but holy cow, I was playing once, and I took too long, and the ISD just, like, sniped these guys out of the air. I'm like, holy crap. But there's the Lancer, the more anti-fighter ship. But we don't gotta worry about it. So I'm not sure why the frame rate's so low on this mission. Well, it's got 2 more ships. So once you get to here, the Lambda Shuttle will dip out, and we have to keep Ace alive for a few more seconds, and then Ace will be able to escape, and the mission will be completed. Just TIE Fighters just can shoot up. Jeez. TIEs don't stand a chance. Alright, so the ship is out. We're going to send Ace over here. And retreat. There goes Ace. He is out of here. And that is the mission. Pretty easy, pretty simple. The other missions are much harder. But if you're not careful, you could easily lose this mission. And if you do lose the mission, don't worry about it. You'll get Ace back in a few weeks. It's like 10 weeks. He'll re-pop up again, and you can just start over and win it next time. So we are victorious. And so now from this mission, we will get the indoor mission, which will pop up in about 15 or 20 weeks after completing this mission. And I will make a video on that. So if you want to, go ahead and click the video on the screen in just a few seconds. I also want to go over one more thing that happens after this. Disappear, we will lose Ace for now. But we do capture Zhar. And Zhar is another gas giant, so you can build a space station and put 2 abandoned gas mines and make some bank off of Zhar. So make sure to do that. Real quick tip. And then there's the Lambda Shuttle. So thanks for watching, and the indoor video is going to be on the screen now. Thanks for watching.